to walk these streets together, laughing like we had all time. Never thought the day would come you wouldn't still be mine. We had love in quiet moments, hidden in the little things, but we never said it out loud till it lost its wings. Now the words are finally spoken, but the moment's gone away. And it's too late for us, too late to change the past. All the love we never showed couldn't make it last. Now our hearts finally know what we were dreaming of, but the truth we're holding now came too late for us. I see you standing in the doorway like a memory I can't keep. Your eyes are filled with everything we buried way too deep. We were scared of what we felt, so we let the silence win. And the love we could have built never got to begin. We found the truth inside our hearts just after falling apart. And it's too late for us, too late to turn around. All the dreams we could have had are nowhere to be found. Now we know we had something more than just a passing touch, but the love we finally see came too late for us. Maybe in another life we'd be brave enough to stay. Maybe we'd have held on tight instead of walking away. I'll always wonder what we lost and what we might have been. Two hearts that found the truth after everything had to end. Now it's too late for us, but the love was always real. Every quiet memory is something I still feel. And even if we walk away on different roads from here, a part of me will always wish you were still standing near. Sometimes love arrives just a little too late for us. I walked past the place we used to go, the same old street, the same cafe. Your laughter echoed in my mind, even though you're miles away. The chair you used to sit in's empty, but I still see you there. Funny how a simple moment turns into a silent prayer. I tried to leave it in the past, but some things never fade. You're a memory that hurts, a shadow in my heart. Every time I think I'm healing, it just tears me apart. I wish I could forget you, but forgetting feels worse. So I'm living with the pain of a memory that hurts. Your picture's still inside my phone. I don't know why I keep it there. Maybe part of me believes you might still care. I hear our song on the radio, and suddenly I can't breathe. It's crazy how a melody brings you back to me. They say that time will ease the pain, but time just says your name. You're a memory that hurts, that I carry every day, like a wound that never heals, no matter what I say. I tried to close the door on us, but my heart just won't reverse. So I'm trapped inside the past with a memory that hurts. Maybe someday I'll look back and finally feel okay, but tonight your ghost is louder than the words I try to say. I would erase the pain if I could start again, but love doesn't disappear just because it ends. You're a memory that hurts, but you're also all I knew. Every dream I built in life somehow led to you. And even if the world moves on and time does its worst, I'll still carry your goodbye like a memory that hurts. Some memories fade away, but you never did. But you never did. Feels heavier than before. Your footsteps don't echo anymore. The chair you loved is still right there, but now it holds nothing but air. Your laughter used to fill this place, now silence slowly takes your space. I call your name inside my mind, but all I hear is time rewind. I never thought goodbye would sound like this, a whisper fading in the mist. You're gone too quiet from my life, like stars that vanish from the night. Your voice was once my guiding light. Now darkness holds me tight. Every memory hurts the same. Every whisper calls your name. If love could bring you back tonight, I'd never let you go from since you've gone too quiet from me. The songs we love still softly play, but all their colors fade to gray. The dreams we built like fragile glass, shattered somewhere in the past. I walk alone where we once stood, where hope and love once felt so good. But every step just makes it clear you're only echoes I can hear. I never knew silence could cry until the day you said goodbye. You're gone too quiet from my life, like stars that vanish from the night. Your voice was once my guiding light. Now darkness holds me tight. Every memory hurts the same. Every whisper calls your name. If love could bring you back tonight, I'd never let you go from sight. But now the world feels incomplete since you've gone too quiet from me. Maybe somewhere you still hear my heart, still feel the love we couldn't guard. But time keeps pulling you away, and I'm just lost inside yesterday. You're gone too quiet from my soul, like music that forgot its role. I try to smile, I try to cope, but silence stole my hope. Every tear still falls for you. Every sky still feels so blue. And no matter what I try to do, the world is gone too quiet without you. You stood there with your suitcase by the door, wouldn't look at me like you did before. Your voice was calm, but your eyes were tired, like a loving me had finally backfired. I tried to joke, tried to break the ice, but silence cuts like a sharpened knife. The words "take care" fell from your lips, but they didn't feel like they used to feel. You said, it's better this way, but better feels like breaking. We don't scream, we don't cry, just two hearts saying cold goodbyes. No slam doors, no last fights, just strangers in the saying goodbye. You let go without a sound, while my whole world's falling down. If love was warm, then tell me why it ended in cold goodbyes. I watched the shadow walk away like the sun refused to stay. The driveway never felt so long, the quiet never felt so wrong. I still see you in my phone, but tonight I'm sleeping alone. Your side of the bed's still cold. Guess that's how this story goes. You said we'll both be okay, but okay feels like fading. don't cry, just two hearts singing cold goodbyes. No slam doors, no last fights, just strangers in the saying goodbye. You let go without a sound, while my whole world's falling down. If love was warm, then tell me why. It ended in cold goodbyes. Maybe I should have fought harder. Maybe I let you slip away. Maybe love doesn't shatter. Sometimes it just fades, and that hurts more than fire, more than tears in the night. 'Cause you didn't hate me, you just stopped trying. We don't scream, we don't cry, just broken hearts and quiet nights. No big scene, no last try, just empty words and tired eyes. You walked out without a sound, left my heart here on the ground. If love was warm, then tell me why. Cold goodbyes, no tears left in my eyes, just cold goodbyes. Talk until the sunrise. Now we barely say goodnight. Your laughter doesn't linger, it just disappears from sight. I notice small changes you swore were in my head, but the space between our bodies and more than words you never said. You held my hand, but you weren't holding on. I think your love faded first, mine still burning, still hurts. You were already letting go while I was begging it to work. You kissed me like a memory, like I was someone you used to need. I stayed through every storm and worst, but your love faded first. You stopped saying forever, started saying we'll see. Every promise sounded weaker, like it lost belief in me. I tried to be the reason you'd fall for me again, but you can't fix a heart that's already left the end. I saw it in your eyes before you said goodbye. I think your love faded first, mine still fighting through the hurt. You were halfway out the door while I was putting you first. You touched me like a memory, like I was who you used to be. was the last to know. Your love faded first. Yeah, your love faded first. Mine still screaming in the herd. You were already moving on while I was scared to lose my world. You looked at me so differently, like loving me was history. I stayed until it burned, but your love faded first. If I'm honest, it hurts, knowing your love faded first. The house feels louder when you're gone, and every clock ticks your name. I swear the walls still hear our laughter, but it doesn't sound the same. Your jacket's hanging by the doorway, but you might walk back in. I tell myself I'm getting stronger, but tonight I give in. Every room still knows your touch. Every silence speaks too much. These are the echoes of us still living in my chest. Every word we never fixed, every love we left a mess. You moved on like it was nothing. I'm stuck replaying us. If letting go is freedom, why do I feel chained to the echoes of us? I see your face in passing strangers, hear your voice in every song. I keep pretending I'm okay, but pretending takes too long. You said we'd always mean something, even if we fell apart. But memories don't hold you, they just break a fragile heart. I try to drown you out somehow, oh, but you're the loudest sound I have. These are the echoes of us still tearing me apart. Every promise we believed still carving up my heart. You found peace in walking away. I'm still stuck on what it was. If time is supposed to heal me, why do I still bleed from the echoes of us? Maybe love doesn't end with goodbye. Maybe it just changes shape into late night thoughts and quiet pain, into everything I can't escape. I don't miss who you are now, I miss who we used to be. When you said my name like home, and home still meant me. These are the echoes of us still calling out your name. Every smile I fake these days, every tear I hide in shame. You forgot what we once were. I'll remember too much. If moving on is easy, why am I still breaking from the echoes of us? Oh yeah, I let you go, but the echoes of us don't talk like we used to. Now it's just silence in between. Your eyes don't search for mine anymore. They look right through me. We sleep on opposite edges, like the middle's made of fire. Somewhere along the way we both just got too tired. No screaming, no blame, just two hearts drifting away. I'm standing where love died, right where we let it fade. No big explosion, no big fight, just promises we couldn't say. You stopped reaching for my hand, I stopped asking why. Now I'm alone in the place where love died. Your I love you sounds rehearsed, like lines you learn by heart. You kiss me like it's courtesy, not like it's a spark. I tried to fix what wasn't broken, till I realized the truth. You weren't fighting for forever, you were just passing through. We didn't lose it overnight, it disappeared in slow goodnights. I'm standing where love died, right where we lost the light. No shattered glass, no tears to hide, just giving up without a fight. You were already letting go while I was still holding tight. Now I'm alone in the dark where love died. Maybe love don't always crash, maybe it just grows cold, turns into empty conversations and hands you no longer hold. I would have stayed forever, you were already gone. I didn't see the ending until it was done. I'm standing where love died, with everything we left behind. All our plans, our somedays, just ghosts in my mind. You walked away so quietly, like we never even tried. Now I'm learning how to breathe where love died. There's no grave, no last goodbye, just a broken heart in the place where love died. We started changing quietly, like seasons shifting slow. Your smile didn't reach your eyes, but you said I'd never know. I asked if something's broken, you said everything's fine, but your heart was already leaving while you were still holding mine. You built a wall I couldn't see and locked the truth away from me. You left me in the dark, didn't even turn the light on. You let me love you blindly while you were already gone. I was fighting for forever, you were halfway out the door. Now I'm standing in the silence, not knowing what I'm fighting for. You knew just where this would end, I was the last to know. You left me in the dark and just let me go. I replay every moment, looking for a sign. Was there a hidden goodbye between your words and mine. You stopped saying I need you, stop saying always do. I guess I was still choosing us while you were choosing you. You held my hand like nothing changed, but love was slipping through the cracks. You left me in the dark, didn't even let me see that the love I thought was strong was already history. I was building all my dreams with someone who let go. Now I'm lost inside a heartbreak I never saw unfold. You made your peace alone while I was holding on. You left me in the dark, now I'm here alone. Maybe I would have understood if you had just been real. Maybe it would hurt less if I knew how you feel. But you chose the easy silence instead of telling me the truth. And now I'm stuck with questions that I'll never get from you. You left me in the dark with a love that wasn't there, with promises you didn't mean and memories I still wear. I would have faced the ending if you just told me from the start, but you let me fall completely with no light inside your heart. You walked away prepared, I was torn apart. You left me in the dark, now I'm learning how to breathe without a spark. Since you left me in the dark. Ooh, hombre, hombre. Is there forever like he meant it, like it was carved in stone? Now I'm sitting in the ruins of a future we'd have known. We talk about a small white house and kids with your green eyes. Now all I have are empty rooms and your unfinished goodbyes. You swore you'd never walk away, but promises don't always stay. These broken promises still echo in my head. Every I won't leave you, every word you said. I built my world around them, believed they were enough. But forever turns and never, and love turned into dust. Now I'm picking up the pieces of everything we were, trying to survive your broken promises. I kept every late night message like proof that we were real. Now they just feel like stories of something I can't feel. You stopped trying slowly, I kept trying twice as hard. I didn't know you'd already packed up your heart. You looked at me and said, trust me, while breaking us quietly. These broken promises still haunt me in my sleep. Every I'll be right beside you, you couldn't keep. I gave you all my faith. all your broken promises. Maybe you meant them at the time, maybe feelings changed, but it doesn't make it easier when I'm the one in pain. I would have stayed forever, I would have fought for us, but you gave up on everything. We said we never lose. These broken promises are louder than goodbye. They replay inside my chest every single night. You said we'd beat the odds, said we'd never fall apart, but here I am alone with shattered dreams and scars. I believed in every word, and that was my mistake. Now I'm left with nothing but the sound of promises you couldn't make. You said forever, I guess forever breaks. I tell my friends I'm doing fine, put on a smile, say I'm alright. But every night when lights go out, I fight the silence in my mind. Your picture's still inside my phone. I don't know why I keep it there. Maybe I'm scared if I delete it, it means you never cared. I thought love was supposed to save me. Now it's the thing that breaks me. I'm falling apart alone in a room that don't feel like home. You were my safe place, my heart. Now I'm just lost in the dark. You moved on like I was nothing, like we were never strong. And I'm here barely breathing, trying to hold on, but nobody sees the damage done. I'm falling apart. I replay every word you said, searching for where it went wrong. Was it something I didn't do, or did you know all along? You said I was your always, said I was your best friend, but always turned to silence, and best friends don't just end. I gave you every part of me. Now I don't know what's left to keep. I'm falling apart alone with memories I can't outgrow. You were my future, my plan. Now I don't know who I am. You walked away so easily, like love was just a phase. And I'm stuck here in the pieces of our better days. Nobody hears me when I'm numb. I'm falling apart alone. Maybe I loved you too much, maybe I held on too tight. Maybe you needed freedom, and I needed you to fight. I would have stayed through anything, through every fear you've known, but I can't hold a heart together when I'm the only one. I'm falling apart alone with a heart turned into stone. You were my everything, now everything is gone. You said you'd never leave me, said I'd never face this pain, but I'm standing in a wreckage, calling out your name. Nobody's here to catch me when I'm done. I'm falling apart. so clear. You were standing by the door. I said, tell me what I'm losing. You just said, I'm not sure. I could see it in your silence, feel it in the space, like I was fighting for a heartbeat that already walked away. I begged you just to talk to me. You said there's nothing left to say. That was the last time I tried, the last time I broke down crying, the last time I asked you why, the last time I kept believing. I gave you every piece of me, every tear I had inside. But love can't survive when only one heart's fighting. That was the last time I tried. I used to stay up all night, thinking I could change your mind, convincing myself if I loved you harder, you wouldn't leave us behind. I said, we can fix this, just hold on. You just looked away. That's when I knew forever didn't want to stay. You were already gone in your head while I was still holding us instead. That was the last time I tried, the last time I swallowed my pride, the last time I called your name, hoping you'd step back inside. I held on to every promise like they were still alive, but I can't keep saving something that doesn't want to survive. That was the last time I tried. Maybe I should have let go sooner. Maybe I loved you too long. But when you give someone your whole heart, it's hard to admit they're gone. I would have stayed forever through every tear you cried, but you stopped choosing us. So that was the last time I tried. That was the last time I tried, the last time I fought for your love, the last time I let myself hope that somehow we'd be enough. You let go without looking back, like we were just a lie. Now I'm learning how to live without asking why. I gave you all I had inside. That was the last time I tried. No more chasing, no more asking why. You don't lose someone in one night, you lose them the last time you try. You said I was your always, said I was your home. Now I'm sitting in the silence of a house that feels alone. We used to talk about forever, like it was already ours. And now forever sounds like something you only meant for hours. I gave you all my trust, you gave me almost love. Your love was temporary, mine was here to stay. I was building on tomorrow, you were planning your escape. I thought we were unbreakable, you were just passing through. I was writing us in permanent, you were pencil, I was true. Now I'm stuck with all the memories you left like they were small. Your love was temporary, mine gave it all. I remember how you held me like you never let me go. Guess forever has a limit that I didn't know. You started pulling back slowly, but I held on tight. I thought love could fix the distance if I just tried hard enough to fight. You were already halfway gone while I was holding on, yeah. Your love was temporary, mine was deep and real. You kissed me like you meant it, but you didn't mean the feel. I was giving you my whole heart, every fragile part of me. You were keeping one foot out the door, setting yourself free. Now I'm left with shattered pieces of what I thought we'd be. Your love was temporary, but it was everything to me. Maybe you believed it in the moment that you spoke. Maybe feelings change like seasons. Maybe promises just break. But I would've stayed forever through every storm we'd face. You treated love like something you could easily replace. Your love was temporary, mine still hasn't healed. You moved on like it was nothing, like what we had wasn't real. I built my life around you, you built yours to leave. I guess I was just someone you didn't plan to keep. Now I'm learning how to let go, even though it hurt. Your love was temporary, mine still burns. You were just a season, I thought you were my world. It's been a while since you walked away, but your voice still fills my room. I hear you in the quiet nights, in every lonely tune. I packed away your pictures, but I know just where they are. Like hiding them would somehow unbreak my heart. They say that time is healing, but time just makes it true. I'm still missing you in everything I do, in every crowded place. I'm searching for your face. You're gone, but you're not gone. You're in every memory. I try to move forward, but you're still a part of me. No matter what I say, no matter what I do, I'm still missing you. I pretend that I'm okay now, like I've learned to let you go. But some nights I break in silence, and nobody will know. I drive past where we used to sit, and I can't help but slow down, 'cause every street we walked on still feels like sacred ground. I'm smiling in the daylight, but falling in the dark. I'm still missing you, like the first day you left, like my heart still holding on to every word you said. You moved on so easily, like love just disappears, but I'm still fighting battles with your ghost in here. No matter how I try, the truth keeps breaking through. I'm still missing you. Maybe I should hate you, maybe that would help, but loving you was real to me, even if it wasn't for yourself. I don't miss the ending or the way you said goodbye. I miss the way you held me, like you never leave my side. I'm still missing you more than I let it show. I lost more than a lover. I lost my home. Every I'll be fine is something I pretend, 'cause losing you didn't just hurt, it changed who I am. And if I'm being honest, there's nothing I can do. I'm still missing you. Some loves fade away, ours just left me blue. You said you needed space to breathe, said you just needed time. I told myself you'd come back like you always did before. I kept your side of the closet just the way you left it, like holding on to your sweater meant you weren't really gone. Every day I check my phone, hoping your name will light it up. Now I'm just a heart left waiting, beating for someone who's not there, holding on to conversations floating in empty air. You said this wasn't goodbye, just something we had to face, but I'm still standing in the same spot while you walked away. I gave you all my patience, all the love I had to give. Now I'm just a heart left waiting for someone who won't come back again. I made excuses for your silence, told my friends you were just lost, but deep inside I felt it, I knew a waiting cost. You stopped saying I love you, like it slipped your mind, while I kept saying it louder, hoping you'd rewind. You were already moving on while I was holding on. I'm just a heart left waiting with hope that's wearing thin, trying to believe in us when you don't believe in it. You promised me forever, but forever changed its mind. Now I'm stuck in yesterday while you're leaving me behind. Maybe love shouldn't feel like standing in the rain, waiting for a train that's never coming again. I would have crossed ocean just to hear you say my name, but you let silence answer, and silence doesn't change. I'm just a heart waiting, still breaking every night, still hoping you'll remember how we used to fight for us to be alright. You let go so quietly, like we were just a phase, but I'm still holding on to all our better days.
It started like any other morning, sunlight through the blinds. You were quiet at the breakfast table, like something weighed on your mind. I asked if we were okay. You forced a fragile smile, said we need to talk tonight. I knew it then for a while. The air felt colder than December, even in July. That was the day love ended, the day forever changed. No screaming, no pretending, just two hearts rearranged. You said it's not you, it's just us, like that could make it right. But I watched our whole world fall apart in one quiet night. Everything we built together broke without a sound. That was the day love ended, and I hit the ground. You couldn't look me in the eye while you untied our plan. Every dream we used to hold slipped right through your hands. I tried to ask you to stay, tried to find the words, but when someone's already gone, begging only hurts. I felt you letting go of me before you let go of my hand. That was the day love ended, the day you walked away, the day I learned that always doesn't always stay. You packed up all your feelings, left mine scattered on the floor, and I've been trying to find myself since you closed that door. Everything we swore would last turned to yesterday. That was the day love ended, and mine refused to fade. Maybe love doesn't die loudly, maybe it fades to gray. Maybe hearts don't shatter, they just slowly break. I would have fought forever through every fear and scar, but you decided letting go
the day love ended. Some days change your life forever. That was mine. The day you walked away from me, the sky didn't even cry. Cars kept moving down the street like nothing even died. But something broke inside my chest, no one else could see. The world kept spinning like before, but it stopped for me. The name still echoes in my mind. In every place we used to find, nothing felt the same after you let go. Colors turned to gray, hearts don't beat that slow. Every laugh felt fake, every smile was pain. I tried to live without you, but nothing felt the same. You took the light you gave me when you walked away, and ever since that nothing felt the same. Your side of the bed stayed cold, even in the heat. I'd reach for you in my sleep and wake up incomplete. I hear our song on the radio, and I can't breathe right. It's crazy how a memory can ruin the whole night. I thought time would ease the weight, but it only makes me face. Nothing felt the same after that goodbye. You said we'd both be fine, but you never saw me cry. I lost more than your love, I lost who I became. Same. I walk through crowded rooms, still whispering your name, 'cause loving you was easy, but living isn't the same. Maybe I gave too much, maybe you gave too little. Maybe we were fire, it slowly turned brittle. I would have stayed forever through every fear and flame, but you left without looking back, and nothing felt the same. Nothing felt the same since you closed that door. Every dream we built together doesn't live here anymore. You moved on like it was simple, like love was just a game. But I'm still standing in the pieces of what we couldn't save. And no matter how I try or how hard I rearrange, the day you said goodbye, but I didn't.
still remember every word you ever said to me, every promise in the dark about what we would be. You said I was your always, said I was your home. Now I see you smiling like I was never known. How do you just walk away like I was yesterday? Was I forgotten so easily, like I never meant a thing, like every I love you was just a passing dream? I'm still holding on to memories you already released. Tell me how you sleep at night while I can't find peace. You moved on so beautifully, like loving me was brief. Was I forgotten so easily? I still see us in the places we used to go. You pass them like they're nothing, like they don't even show. I kept every picture, every late night call. You erased me from your story like I was never there at all. I was fighting for forever, you were ready to forget. Was I forgotten so easily, like I was just a face, like all our plans and some days were temporary days. I gave you every part of me, every fragile piece. Now I'm left with broken nights and you're finally free. You don't even look back, you don't even grieve. Was I forgotten so easily? Maybe I loved you deeper, maybe I loved you wrong. Maybe I stayed too long when you were already gone. I would have stayed forever through every fear you felt, but you folded up our memories and put them on a shelf. Was I forgotten so easily, like I never held your heart, like all those nights you needed me were just playing a part? You say you wish me happiness, like that makes it okay. But how can I feel happy when you erase me that way? I'm still drowning in what we were while you barely even speak. Tell me how I meant forever, but lasted just a week. If I meant what you said I did, how was I forgotten so easily? Could ever break our world. Your hand fit in mine perfectly. You were my only girl. We wrote our names and promises, swore they'd never fade. But forever's just a word we said that time slowly erased. Somewhere between the I love yous and the silence we became, our love turned to dust right in front of us.
voice became a stranger in the place it used to shine. You'd sit beside me quietly, but your heart left mine. I try to hold the pieces, try to make it last, but love can't breathe forever if one heart lives in the past. You were already letting go before I knew it broke. Our love turned to dust, like memories in the wind. Every always that you promised never stood a chance to win. I was building us a future, you were leaving us behind. Now the echoes of forever are just ghosts in my mind, and the story that we wrote is scattered in the past. Our love turned to dust, it just didn't last. Maybe love is fragile, maybe hearts just change. Maybe forever only lies in words we couldn't say. I would have stayed beside you through every storm and scar, but forever lost its meaning the moment we fell apart. Our love turned to dust, and I watched it disappear. Every promise that we whispered still echoes in my ears. You walked away so gently, like we were just a phase, but I'm still standing in the ruins of our better days. And no matter how much time moves on or how hard I adjust, I remember what we were before our love turned to dust. Some love burns forever, ours faded into dust. Ooh, ours faded into dust. You stood there in the doorway with tears you tried to hide. I knew before you said it, there was nowhere left to hide. Your suitcase by the hallway, your silence filled the room. Funny how a love so bright could fade away so soon. I wanted to stop you, but I already knew. It's just another goodbye, another piece of my heart leaving, another night asking why, another reason for believing that maybe love just isn't meant for someone like me. You walk away so easily, like we were never meant to be, and I stand here watching another dream pass by. Guess this is just another goodbye. We used to talk about forever,
like it was written in the sky. Now forever sounds like something we were too afraid to try. Your voice felt like a stranger when you said we're better apart. And every word you whispered cut deeper through my heart. I tried to say don't leave me, but love shouldn't have to beg. It's just another goodbye, another love I couldn't save, another night alone with memories in the rain. You say you hope I'm happy, like that will ease the pain, but happiness don't feel the same when love walks out again. And I keep losing pieces every time someone says goodbye. Maybe I love too deeply, maybe I stay too long, maybe I keep believing in hearts that don't stay strong. I would have fought forever through every tear we cried, but forever seems to vanish every time love says goodbye. It's just another goodbye, but it still breaks my soul. Another empty promise, another love I couldn't hold. You walk into tomorrow like nothing even died, but I'm still standing in the wreckage of the love we left behind. And every time it happens, I lose a little more inside. Guess this is just another goodbye. One day I'll stop believing, but tonight it's just another goodbye. Remember how you held my hand like the world was ours to keep. We used to talk about forever in whispers before sleep. Your laughter filled the quiet like sunlight through my soul. I never thought the day would come when I'd have to let you go. But love can change like seasons, even when we don't want it to. When you let go, a part of me fell with you. All the dreams we used to hold turned to something I can't undo. But in walking away is what you need to grow. Still love you softly, even when you let go. I still see you in the places where our memories remain. Every street and every sunset whisper softly your name. I try to hold the moment, try to stop the time we knew, but hearts can't stay together if they're pulling different views. I wish that love was stronger than the distance in your heart. When you let go, my world grew quiet and slow.
aren't meant to last forever. Maybe they just teach our hearts how to remember. And if someday you think of me, I hope you smile and know you were the best thing I ever had to let go. When you let go, I felt my heart breaking too. But every moment that we share will always feel like truth. And even if our paths are roads we walk alone, I'll still thank the stars for the love we once had known. Some love stays forever, even after you let go. The room still smells like your perfume tonight. Your shadows dancing in the hallway light. I keep pretending you're just running late, but silence tells me it's already fate. The coffee cup you left beside the bed still holds the words we never said. I thought our love would see us through. Now every dream is missing you. I try to hold the pieces of our past, but love like ours was never meant to last. Now my heart feels empty after you, like a sky that lost its moon. Every song reminds me of your name. Every night feels just the same. I gave you everything I knew, every breath, every truth. Now the world feels cold and blue, and I'm just empty after you. Your laughter echoes through my mind like a melody I can't rewind. The memories play on endless repeat of every moment you kissed me. I walk these streets we used to know, but every step just hurts me more. I never thought I'd lose my way the moment you walked away. I try to tell myself I'd be okay, but broken hearts don't heal that way. Now my heart feels empty after you, like a sky that lost its moon. Every song reminds me of your name. Every night feels just the same. I gave you everything I knew, every breath, every truth. Now the world feels cold and blue, and I'm just empty after you. If love was real, why did it end? Why did my forever lose my friend? I keep your memory like a scar, a silent reminder of who we are. Now my heart feels empty after you, like the sunrise without its hue. I try to find someone brand new, but no one feels like you. I gave my soul
empty after you.
The room still smells like your perfume. It lingers in the air. I try to open up the windows, but you're still everywhere. Your shadow's dancing on my walls, like you never left that night. I turn the lights off, hoping fade out of my mind. But every little memory keeps pulling me back in. And I'm still here, holding on to words you said. Still here, sleeping on your side of the bed. You moved on like it's easy, like I was never there. But I'm still here, wishing you still care. I scroll through old conversations, like they might change somehow. Reading every I love you, wondering where it went now. Maybe I loved you louder, maybe I held on tight. Maybe if I was better, you'd still be mine tonight. Yeah, I'm still in yesterday. Feels colder than it used to be. Your voice is just a faded memory. Your empty chair still waits by the door, but you don't walk in here anymore. I try to smile like I'm okay, but every step feels lost today. The world keeps turning like nothing's wrong, but without you here I don't belong. I whisper your name in the quiet air, hoping somehow you're still there. I'm lonely without you, can't you see? Your love was all the world to me. Every heartbeat calls your name, but nothing ever feels the same. I'm lonely without you every night, searching for you in fading light. If love could bring you back somehow, I'd give my everything right now. Your photograph beside my bed still holds the words we never said. I close my eyes and see your face, but wake up lost in empty space. still play inside, but now they echo where I hide. 1,000 tears I try to hide since the day you said goodbye. If I could turn